Да, ему так, блядь, падать, типа.
What can I do for you?
I'll let you...
You know...
It's true then? We found the Solarian Ark?
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
Right up until we steal it.
The Archon isn't to be trifled with. He has no regard for the sanctity of life, not as we know it. Be confident, Ryder, but be cautious.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Moshae.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay, we play this right, not only do we get away with the relic,
Dum,
we save
dum.
the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
A feasible approach. Currently, Ark Pachero is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshae. Who knows what the Archon's capable of?
If he's done anything to those Solarians, he'll find out what we can do.
Ryder?
Yeah.
Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count.
Dun dun dun.
Tempest, we're in.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation. Accessing Ark Pachero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
When has that ever stopped you?
Never. It was a cryptography key associated with Solarian intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
The Andromeda initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs,
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured. Please look for our Pathfinder, Zebon Red.
Well, that was clear enough. Let's find him.
Overriding
The Pathfinder
bulkhead
is
door.
responsible for exploring and assess.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Please look for...
At present, Ark Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, please look for our...
Ясно.
Got it.
Moving out!
How does the ship look, Sam?
Some Ket infrastructure has been added, but the Ark systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Ryder, are you thinking of?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Easy isn't the word I'd use.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
No bodies. No signs of a fight.
Did the Solarians just surrender?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
This colonist is just... This Solarian shows no vital signs. It appears the Ket have been offloading pods and equipment from the Ark.
No good will come of that. What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder 7 Raker.
What's the cause of death?
A brain embolism, one in... However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Raker is...
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist's stasis pod, see if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
Tam tam tam.
So many pods gone.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
The Solarian captain was too worried for that.
This is the deceased Solarian's pod. Yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Инопланетная мразь.
Hey there,
Та-та-та.
take it slow.
Спокойно, спокойно.
No need. I'm
Всё
fine.
нормально, Соларис, привет.
Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Давай.
Ryder, Pathfinder for the human arc.
Where's Alec?
He didn't make it.
This is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
What's bothering you?
A leader leads. She doesn't go to sleep.
Спать ему нельзя.
A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
That's about to change.
We're heading into the Cat vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
We'll get the Ark out somehow. Just wake up your team and stay put.
One thing at a time. Of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a Sam in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the Tkach ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
I think they noticed.
We walked right into that one.
Don't let them have the high ground. More of them coming in upstairs.
They threw us one hell of a welcome party.
So much for sneaking in.
What now?
If you locate a terminal, I may be able to analyze their systems.
Door's locked over here.
Accessing the ship's systems now. I have located the Archon's private chamber.
What's their security
An alert was issued, but I have come.
Right, we need to hurry. Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder,
I thought you were on the Ark.
too many of our people are missing.
If we don't find them now, we never will.
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available, marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Let's move.
Ryder,
But
if
I'm
you
a
access
history
the
teacher.
terminal,
I
I
don't
can
know how to
override the
write.
door.
And all I've ever done is pilot ships.
We'll try this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam, the relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
Easier said than done. Only 3 of us in a ship full of cats.
4 of us. I count double. Huh.
Armory of some kind.
Let's not be here when they put it to use.
Good. They haven't noticed us yet.
They will.
Here we go! Head down and push forward!
Where are we trying to go?
Exit is on the far side of the room.
With a lot of cat in the way.
Dropship inbound. This'll get worse before it gets better.
Dropship? They've got everything.
They're reinforcing!
Stirred up the hornet's nest now.
Watch out for those bastards up top.
We had our own dropship right about now.
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry! good?
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Reka. I assume those alarms are because of you?
Yeah, a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Reka out.
Can't take any chances.
That's the Solarian stasis pod he was looking at.
Still missing a lot of pods. Where are the rest of the Solarians?
Look at that.
Those look like guns out there.
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
All pointed at the Solarian arc.
That's going to be a problem.
Your route continues on the far side of the room.
Shit, the door just locked.
No way that's an accident.
Look sharp.
I see him! It's an ambush!
Those tricky bastards, get ready!
They locked us in.
Only way out is a fight! This is looking ugly. We're in trouble here.
Can't hold out much longer.
Ryder, we're here! We've got your back! It's the Solarians, up top! We still have a chance!
Reka, we'll take whatever help you can give.
We'll provide overwatch. Take them out.
Ryder, we need to pull out! We have wounded!
Go, we can take it from here. You saved our ass. It's a big room. Don't let them get the drop on you.
Damn things are everywhere.
Sam, anything you can do?
Provide encouragement. I'm afraid the only option is brute force.
It's over!
That was close. If Reka's team hadn't come by,
I suppose we owe them one.
Yeah. Now how do we get out of here?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
whole ship is probably looking for us.
Over here.
Reka, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
A moment while I override security.
Reka, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
You hoping for some sort of cosmic intervention?
No, just simple ingenuity. Venril here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venril.
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing...
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadrian and Venril will focus on the EMP.
Everyone be careful. Good luck.
The door is now open.
We'll stay in touch over the radio.
In the meantime, we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We're sneaking onto an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard.
Damn, they're doing it again.
Sam?
There is an alternate route, overriding the door now.
Nope.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel. The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation.
Okay.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond? Access denied.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
Looks like a lab. Need to think what they do around here.
Must be scientists.
So what are they up to?
Nothing good from the looks of this place. Shit. Only useful if you have something to hide.
We've got company.
We gotta get through these guys!
They're down.
Be easier if the Ket just handed the relic over.
We could all save on ammo. I think we just found...
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
They're all empty.
What's going on here?
Oh my god. What is this?
This Solarian is missing organs. It appears he died after the operation.
These poor bastards were alive when it happened.
We're animals, aren't we? DNA to be harvested. I've seen enough.
Hey, I see you in there, and I'm gonna find you and kill you myself. Shield boost enabled. Bastards! You can't hide!
message.
Sam, how's it looking?
The archives chamber will require a new path through the unlocked door. Ryder, caution.
Some kind of immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle. I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. Was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
Not before I end you. I've seen your experiments. It's what we call inhuman.
And what I call progress.
Hey, back off, asshole.
A first sample. The testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough. Report. Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Reika must have run into trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kinda don't want to die today, Sam.
After stopping your heart, I would attempt to resuscitate, of course.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right. Let's do it.
Not again.
You better come back.
Stopping your heart. Now.
Sam?
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. Zero activity.
Давай, Максим, прям на стриме.
Stimulating the cardiovascular
Можешь включить
core.
стрим, можешь послушать, как он поет. Умирать, надоело уже умирать. Отлично.
That's twice now I've come back from the dead. Can't say the experience is improving.
I believe it is preferable to the alternative.
You two look comfortable.
So did you, while you were playing dead.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
Okay, must be a way to access it. I'll look for it.
Could be useful intel here.
I'm told this
Check this area
specimen
out while
has
we
claim
can.
to a title.
Among my people, I'm known as Moshai.
Here,
Step away from there!
I am your enemy.
you serve a use. That is all. Why you still live. You will tell me what you know, or you will suffer.
Archon, do you hear me? Now you have 2 Pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
I told you! I've never seen
Reka,
the
come
relic
in.
before!
What's going on?
A little diversion. Captain Hazer and Venro need time to set up the EMP. I'll be in touch.
A final...
Are we sure she isn't part Krogan?
These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds, it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order, an effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study. The ones they call Asari. Their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species, as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise. A melding, they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful. Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, we must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study. The Krogan are a brutish race which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament. Made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable.
Well, that did something. Let's look around.
Россия.
Here we go. This way. This'll be fun.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Part of me was hoping this kind of evil only existed in the Milky Way. Guess I was not naive.
One thing I know for sure, evil bleeds. Let's make sure it hurts too.
What was that?
I don't think we're alone.
Really starting to hate those things.
Why was it in here?
This is Reka. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hazer, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
Is that a Krogan?
Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Cat are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
I'm beginning to hate these guys.
Get in line.
Это, блядь, напоминает этих, блядь, как у коллекционеров, блядь. А, эти не китайцы, блядь.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it. Alright guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
Да ты что, блядь?
Why does he care so much about the remnant? It's an obsession.
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the answer. There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
The Archon's gonna be pissed if we pull this off.
He needs to be stopped. What we've seen on this ship, it would be genocide for the whole cluster.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff.
Да как конец еще никак, блядь. Я уже проиграл нахуй больше 40 часов этой щиты.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshae described. It does seem to be a map.
Момент с местами интересно.
I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
So that's...
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
Попробуй меня стать, я здесь эксперт.
I'm better equipped to handle it than you.
Why? Because you have artificial intelligence in your head explaining it. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP!
Done.
That can't be good.
Конечно, да. Получается, да.
Oh, shit.
Rack, anything you can do?
Krogan, stand down!
I don't think he understands!
Krogan, listen to me!
Forget it, it's not working!
Damn!
Reka is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her luck, but I can't talk right now.
You sound busy. I'll let you...
There! The Krogan's down! Sorry, Drac.
That was the last one.
Finally. All right, we've got the map. Let's get the hell out of here.
And before those guns come back online.
Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Damn, go be the rest of my missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reka. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell. Reka out.
Damn it!
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
Ryder, my scouts.
Reload. We've got to save those Krogan from exaltation.
Damn right we do.
Я черт побери. Погнали, товарищи. Нифига себе, у нас и там херачился этот. Все слышат.
What are you doing here? I got loose when the power went out. Our scouts are at the end of the corridor with a lot of Ket in the way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
Here we go. Ket up ahead.
About to be dead, Ket.
Holstering all shields!
We have to punch through!
Long way between here and there!
Or you're welcome to hang back and die.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Holstering all shields!
Go! Go! Think you can take my people prisoner? Out of the way!
Keep your focus, Strat. They catch us, they exalt us.
Not this Krogan, they won't.
I'm not going out like that!
Murtag, watch your aim! It's yours I'm worried about, old man.
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power.
Ah, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
There! Killed them all!
Let's get them out of there.
Open the door. The terminal next to the door.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Reka. Reka, are you still there? I'm sorry.
Let's move! Move!
team is on its way. They'll escort the Ark to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you, Captain Hager.
It's a day I wasn't certain would ever come.
Now that it has, what will you do?
Technically, I'm next in line to be our Pathfinder, though I never started the training. Reiko will be difficult to replace.
Speaking from my own experience, Captain, just take it one step at a time. You're up to this.
I hope to justify your confidence. What matters most is that the Solarian people are no longer at the mercy of the Ket. For this, we are eternally grateful.
Just make sure my scouts make it safely to Nexus.
Of course. Be well, Ryder.
Must have been a tough call leaving Reika behind, but I'm glad you did. My scouts are alive because of it.
Yeah, but the Solarians we left behind.
Focus on what went right. You kicked the Archon's tail today. You took the Ark right out from under him and got Meridian's location. So, enjoy this one.
Your father would have been proud.
It's been tough, trying to fill his shoes. I hope I'm finally starting to earn it. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it, and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue. It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power. Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels. The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
We hit him once. We focused on doing it again. We have...
Hey, Ryder. Thinking about... Word of warning. You die again, I'm taking it to HR as emotional abuse. Stop it.
Just...
what do you want to know?
I have to know.
That's how I fell into mechanical stuff. Armor and jump jets. Mum wasn't a fan of the second part. You know how it is.
I worried my parents.
That's why I have to make this work. I said goodbye to too many people to let that happen.
Tell me about your friend.
I swore I wouldn't tell anyone what they did. Eventually, I'll have to start a new branch here, you know? I promised.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Colony just calmed in. Scouts are expected to arrive soon, and I won't forget this, Ryder. It's been a long time since anyone's seen us as anything other than cannon fodder.
It was the option that made the most...
Not many would agree with you there.
Got...
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Tell me...
Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Ryder, what a victory! Now that we know where Meridian is, the Archon's downfall.
Let's not celebrate.
This is just anticipation. Let it out. Angara believe that...
Interesting.
I'm free to talk more, now or later. Stay...
Hey, you're two...
What do you mean?
2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face. Figuratively speaking, of course.
We were nose to nose this time. Some spit...
That's a two-way street. Bastard's trying to exalt us all, huh?
Could be.
Typically I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting at the kiddie table this time.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just... I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nerd. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People...
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over...
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
I didn't think you were so...
I'm not the... Suvi has her father's antique instruments. Cora her Asari prayer book. And Liam had... These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I...
Even as we look forward to the future.
So what's so special?
It's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding... a moon.
One of your prized possessions is...
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
Do you really want to start over? After everything?
I don't know. The point is, for a while I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
It's nice seeing you like that.
I know. I like being able to let go and do something for my... Let's hope this is just the start, huh? Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's... Let's just say they're probably better...
You've got a bet.
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code, so... Long story short, someone on Kadar... And Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better, because I can eat it.
Someone smuggled pop.
It's light and people would pay big credits for it.
Fair enough. I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be... I feel like things are... Getting the Solarians... I just wish we could have saved Reka, too. You know where to find me.
We need to talk about...
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped to the Ket containment.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option,
How can you be so calm? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you...
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code. You can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Ryder.
Look, I'm not against you, but my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
All right.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty.
Lexi, I apologize.
And I'm sorry for... You're more than that.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Feeling okay?
I saw another memory that Dad left the day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Even in her last moments, if you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did. I saw another... I was in this one. We were home visiting. Dad told us...
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
I ran across another... Dad made Sam for Mom. I knew that was part of it.
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything.
You didn't realize how important...
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I'll let you get...
I'll be here if you need me.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure, what do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being... And the thinking turned into a...
What kind of...
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and... That Archon barely... Didn't know Sam could do that to his Pathfinder. You sure you're okay?
Just a link.
Let's hope that sample he took isn't a... Losing another Pathfinder is... Sorry, rambling. Did you need me?
See you later.
hope the Solarians find their place on the Nexus. A lot of your people were lost.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think. I heard you had to die to get out of a trap? I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
You are daring. I end up my...
Well, you win.
Can't let that happen.
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest... Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
I've been having zero...
Me too. Want to find a discreet place and make the drink.
Abs.
Huh. Back to business, Pathfinder.
Thanks for...
You know it.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
I find things, Callow. My job...
Losing Pathfinder Reka is a blow. So many Solarians joined the initiative, but you did your best. Did you need me?
Are you and Gil still mad?
It's cordial, so far. And having all our statistics memorized, though he insists our 2 FBA couplings are better than T7's, can you imagine?
You know, I really can't. I'll let you concentrate.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break. Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Suvi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads. But it's my family was right there. But I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder. Considering what they were up against, your explorers made it a long way out. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. On the side of this cluster is so different. Maybe the Scourge is absorbing certain wavelengths.
Does it ever give anything back?
Anomaly detected. Getting a scan. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Probes launched. I found something. Kindrax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first to cross the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it? I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Named the system after a Batarian pioneer, their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Got a reading from the asteroid belt. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. We've got a crater.
Very little signal traffic around.
It's pretty remote. I wonder what view of the Milky Way you'd get out here. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. I found something. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.